It has been over 2 months, I think. I'm pretty sure it has been over 2 months since I have ridden my Dyna. Girl sounds good, man. She runs great. Oh, I'm just so not used to this kind of vibration. My butt hurts. Decided to take her out on the foggiest autumn morning. It's actually not autumn yet. Next week will be autumn. When you guys watch this, it'll be autumn. I can't even. Not ready. My body is not ready. That reminds me, somebody asked me not too long ago, they're like, how do you keep a channel going in the wintertime? They're like, what do you do? And I said, my best, dude. I don't know. I don't have a content calendar. I don't have my shit together. I just, my videos, I just wing them, man. And I feel like that's part of, hopefully, that's probably part of the cuteness or quaintness or authenticity of my channel, is because, like, I don't sit here and think things out. I don't think of the things that I want to do or I want to talk about. It's just kind of my life, man. And, yeah, so I'm getting a little nervous going into winter here soon, and I just, like, have no idea what I'm going to do. And I don't really want to ask you guys what you want to see, because it really all comes down to what I can do, financially, physically, and just stuff like that, creatively. So I don't want to ask you, what do you guys want to see, and then, like, not be able to deliver. So that's just my burden to bear, I guess. Right now, we are, surprise, surprise, on our way to go get some iced coffee. I'm going to meet with my cousin right now. We're going to grab a cup of coffee this morning and just kind of hang out, and then I have a lot of work to do when I get back home. So this is just an in-between. That's what I consider these vlogs. They're like in-between vlogs. It's like I might have a concept or an idea that I want to film or talk about, or a destination I want to go ride to, but right now I got to get iced coffee and stop by the P.O. box. So this is an in-between vlog. As of me recording this video right now, we have exactly 2 weeks until the Stubborn American Campout down in Moyers, Oklahoma at Adam Sandoval's K-River Campground. And so I'm getting really excited for that, planning my route, figuring out if I want to stop or if I want to bomb it all the way through, getting my gear ready. And I'm just so many of you guys have told me, like, you're going to be there, we're going to hang out, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. And then I wanted to let you guys know I had another event pop up in Florida. So I'm actually going to be in Florida like 3 times next month. And the first event, I am heading down to Seminole Harley-Davidson. If you guys watch Blockhead Moto's channel, you will know all about Seminole Harley-Davidson. We are going to be there hanging out, meeting up with you guys to kick off Daytona Bike Week. And I've never been to Daytona Bike Week, but I will be in the area around that time, so I might just have to check it out. If you don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and do that, because I'm going to have way more up-to-date information over on that platform. And I hope to see you guys there. I'm super excited, man. And then, of course, just a few weeks after that specific event, we are heading down to the Tampa area to go hang out with the Shade Tree Surgeon crew, the Brap Star crew. We're going to the Forgotten Angels campout. So 2 campouts in 1 month, like, living my dream. I am riding down to Oklahoma. I am riding to Florida, but for the Seminole Harley event, I'm actually flying down for that because it's only going to be a day. So yeah, I won't have Appa, but if you guys want to come see me and Appa and just all your other favorite YouTubers, come to either of those events. And so I decided this morning, I was like, you know what, I really want to take the Dyna out. I miss this bike, and just pushing it out of the garage into the driveway was such a crazy feeling. I was like, oh my god, the bars feel crazy, the seat feels crazy, it feels like a featherweight compared to the Road Glide. Within 3 minutes of riding this bike, I instantly acclimated, and I was like, oh yeah, this is home, this is my girl. I've gotten really, really, really comfortable with Appa, you guys. Like, I love that bike so much. I'm so excited to have that bike on my big road trips. It's just the best of both worlds. I just never thought I would be the type of person, like, way before I started a YouTube channel, way before I started riding motorcycles, I never thought I would be the kind of person that would just own multiple things in excess. I just didn't get it. The only thing that I owned in excess was probably shoes, and that's because I worked in a corporate career, so you kind of have to have a different pair of shoes for, like, different outfits and stuff. And that's kind of how I prioritize the bikes. You know, when I very first bought my second motorcycle, it was my Triumph Scrambler. And the feeling of, like, I don't want to say pride. I was not prideful. I wasn't boastful. It was just like, it was like a kid on Christmas morning, man. You know, when you get both of your favorite toys you asked for Christmas, it's like, oh my God, this is the best feeling ever. And it's not something that I take for granted. I truly, and those were for me. They weren't for anyone else. They weren't for the channel. It was because I wanted them. And I just love it so much. And that's how I still feel with this Dyna. And my Road Glide is, people ask me all the time, like, yeah, you're not going to go back to the Dyna. Go ahead and sell it. Like, no, dude. My husband rides a Sportster. But on the off chance, and that's for him. That is like what brings him happiness. So that's not for anything other than he wanted it, he did it. So when we do want to take a little bit longer trips or something like that, if he wants a bigger displacement motor or a 6th gear, like, he has the Dyna to take, and it's worked out amazing. And when I just want to rip around town, brap and get coffee, I have the Dyna. I can see my hair turning into a rat's nest. A lot of you women ask me, like, how do I always have wonderful helmet hair? And I don't, man. I shred. When I brush it, I shred it. And yeah, there's no secret. Just a lot of conditioner. I know a lot of you guys have mentioned hightail pony holder and stuff like that. I barely remember to put my gloves on when I'm ready to hop on the bike, so I don't know. I just throw my hair up in a little bun whenever I get the chance, and it's just getting so long now that it's starting to not hold its form. Well, I'm gonna hop off the bike real fast, go grab some iced coffee, and then see where the day takes us. Oh, that was absolutely wonderful and refreshing, and I just love that I have, I don't know, built this life and these opportunities for myself to be able to just randomly go meet my cousin for coffee. It's just like the little things in life that feel so replenishing, I guess you could call it. I don't know. It is such a beautiful day. I'm having so much fun riding my Dyna around. It is, like I said, the difference between my two bikes are night and day, and just sometimes I ride this and I'm like, how the hell have I ever done as many moto trips on this bike as I have? She's still slow, but she sounds good. So I do need to get her serviced. I need to call Faro up and see if they can get me in this week, probably, because she needs her 30,000 mile service and a new rear tire. It's so funny because I bought my tires at the exact same time, but just all of the long distance moto trips and the highway and how I load my bike down super heavy in the rear, yeah, the rear tire is done for. And I feel so bad because Jordan's been riding this bike lately and he's like, God, I hope it doesn't rain, because there is nothing on that tire. It's just negligible on my part. I need to be an adult and just go take the bike in to get it serviced. But yeah, having the Road Glide has honestly been so wonderful, just giving me the opportunity to hop back and forth on these motorcycles, like pick and choose between what kind of riding I want to do. And the one thing, the one redeeming quality that the Road Glide will always have over the Dyna is cruise control. Oh my gosh, I know there's like a whole debate or just a war on cruise control, whether or not you should use it, blah blah blah. I personally love using cruise control because of the type of roads that I ride. Most of the roads that I ride here in central Ohio are highways, and we have beautiful twisty roads, but like I just mentioned, my rear tire is bald, so I don't plan on taking this bike on too many twisty roads until I get that issue remedied. But yeah, I take a lot of just straight highways, and so being able to set a pace, and it has nothing to do with, you know, I go too fast or I go too slow. I prefer setting a pace with cruise control and, you know, keeping up with the pace of traffic, or slightly faster. I tend to prefer to ride just slightly faster than the speed of traffic, so that I'm constantly moving away from people. That doesn't mean I speed. I set my cruise and go. Can't do that on the Dyna. But yeah, the next couple of videos I'm sure you'll probably be watching is more than likely going to be me preparing for the longest motorcycle trip I've ever taken in my life. Like I mentioned, I have multiple trips I'm planning on taking to, you know, Oklahoma and Florida and just surrounding areas on the East Coast here, and it will very much be the longest trip I've ever taken. and I just have a lot that I need to. I'm a planner. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. I like to plan things, not so much like routes and destinations and stuff. I kind of fly by the seat of my pants with that stuff, but I like to plan my gear, my packing, you know, make sure my bike is ticked and tied. I should get the road glide into Faro and do a pre-trip check. I'm just so happy that I'm finally having these like opportunities to travel on the bike again, because there for a while, when I was still working full-time, I couldn't take the time to travel. Like when I was in Texas for the Get On Moto Fest, I would have killed to have had my bike with me, but I just didn't have the time to take those travel days. And then when I finally quit my job, most of the traveling that I've been doing has been like for small events here and there, so it's easier just to catch a flight and then do the event and then get back home. But for these events coming up next month, I'm so excited. I'm gonna have my own bike. I think that's the thing I love the most about it, is when I do have to travel, especially for work, I prefer to have my own method of transportation. I hate not having my own method of transportation. And if you guys saw the video of when we were in Texas for the Get On Moto Fest, if it's right here, I'll link it here. I had to ride on the back of Shade Tree Surgeon's Honda Goldwing, and it was just not a good time, not in the slightest. That just doesn't get old. It's fun to romp on the road glide too, but it's not as loud, you know? Having that audible acceleration is like, yeah, baby. It is spooky time. Woo, man, the number one difference in between my motorcycles is highways. Oh my god, I'm getting the living beat out of me right now. Even with my Memphis Shades fairing, it's just like night and day difference having that fixed fairing. Oh, I love my road glide. I love my Dyna too, though. This is fun. I still cannot believe this was my main source of transportation. How did I ever do it? Do me a favor, leave a comment down below if you are planning on going to either of the campouts I mentioned in this video. If you're going to Adam Sandoval's Stubborn American Campout, or if you're going to Shade Tree Surgeon's Forgotten Angels Campout, or if you're going to both, let me know. I really need to order some more stickers. I don't think I'm going to have enough stickers in time to hand them out at either of the campouts, but let me know if you're going to be there, because I definitely want to meet up with you guys. And if you see me at either of them, dude, please just walk up and say hey, because like I don't know. I never assume that people watch the channel or know who I am. That is just the type of ego I will never have. So I'm usually pretty shy when I'm walking around, so like just come up to me and say hey, and then that's gonna be like, oh hell yeah, finally, hey, what's up, man, you know? But I am so excited. I'm so excited to do some camping. I'm so excited to see you guys. Cheers, drink a beer, like just have fun. I feel like it's been all work lately, and I just want to have fun again. Not that this isn't fun. I am working. Well, if you like that we're back on the Dyna in this video, please give this video a thumbs up. It does wonders for the YouTube algorithm and tells YouTube that we're having fun over here. You guys are enjoying the content. It helps out the channel tremendously, more than you could ever know. If you haven't done so yet, please hit the subscribe button. I love you forever. It means the world to me to hang out. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Seriously, as always, you be good, and I will see you later.